Hello and welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. We don't need to worry about shadows and secret organizations watching us from rooftops this time, because we need to worry about the fact that we have exams in 1 week and we have done nothing for it. Well, I mean, we did eat a lot of seafood, which I'm sure is very helpful, but we do actually need to do some studying for our exams. However, not during the afternoon. Afternoon is fun time. Unlike all the people at school who aren't available, Maiko and Bunkichi are absolutely raring to see us, so we're going to get a couple of social links done with them, and then in the evening we'll probably do study sessions with the group. Our academics is a little bit lower than we would like at this point in the game. However, the nice thing about our academics is that, although it's lower, our other stats are kind of a little bit higher than you might want them to be at this point in the game. So I think what's going to happen is we're very quickly going to finish Charm and Courage, and then at that point academics flies off into the distance, as it's literally the only social stat that we will level if we have a spare day. So that's the way I see it playing out. I also think that there were 3 sets of exams from my memory, so if there were 3 sets of exams, and this is exam set number 2, us being 2/3 of the way through academics kind of makes sense. Although I think we need level 6 to hang out with Mitsuru, so we probably want to push that up a little bit quicker. Probably. Anyway, hello. Finals are a lot harder than midterms, you know. That doesn't necessarily mean I'll study harder, but we'll see. Sometimes the extra effort pays off. It's almost time for exams again, but this time will be a lot tougher. You better go to the library and study, otherwise you'll be screwed. No, I'm just built differently. We're just gonna go and eat a bunch of seafood, and that will solve our issues with exams. Well, I mean, as long as the questions are about tuna, we should be fine. Hello. The couple's only apathy syndrome that's been going around, I heard it was the work of ghosts. They say that couple committed double suicide a long time ago, and now they're infecting couples with apathy syndrome. I don't know about that, but if it's true, I wish I could ask them why they're doing that. I mean, they're dead, they shouldn't bother living couples. Yeah, how rude of them to bother the living couples with their dead ghost problems. Yeah, God. Anyway. Nobody outside, that's fine. There shouldn't really be anyone around at all right now, because all the people we need to speak to are, well, we've got phone guy and that person, but yeah, all the social links that we've got are preparing for exams, so we're kind of a little bit in limbo. I heard there's a revenge website, but the URL is top secret, right? I'm trying to figure it out, so I'm looking all over the web on my cell. There's a local thread that seems like it has a lot of info on the site. It's all garbage info. I mean, I have the link if you want it. No? Okay. Hello. When I think of artists, I think of those people who squint and hold a pencil up to their subject. Artists who do that, especially the guys in my class, just want to look the part. Okay, fair enough. Anyone else got anything to say here? No? Okay. Oh, actually, I do want to check something, because we had a not quite Tartarus event. Let's see whether we can get a thing from the nurse's office. We also need to go to the shrine. Don't forget the shrine. Hey, we did get one. Nice. We got a point of courage. Okay, that's cool. So it turns out having a mission on a day before school does also count for going to Tartarus. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going for a walk so we can take a break from studying. You know, you talk a lot about your boyfriend, but I mean, I've never actually seen anyone here. Just saying. Oh, hello. He's different than I imagined. From what I can tell, he has no personality. That's this guy. Dude, I'm so used to her stalking me now. Like, I know she's always there, but I don't even notice her anymore. Okay. Like head lice. Right, let's see here. So, what do we need? We need Hanged Man or Hierophant? We have Hanged Man. Let's do that then. Yeah, that works for me. So, we'll head up this way to Naganaki Shrine, which is where we need to go anyway. And we'll do this. Actually, you know, I was going to say we should go and check whether we had more quests, but there's a thing on the map that tells you, isn't there? So we'll be fine. I think we have a passive skill. Okay, no. I just want to check all the skills. Just check we have doubles of everything. We do, in which case I'm going to duplicate growth 1. Cool. Let's go. Thank you. Let's go hang out with Maiko and see whether she's running away from home. Hello, small child. You came! Mom and Dad, they. Thank you. I
can't take it anymore. Mom and Dad just keep fighting. I begged them to stop fighting so much, but they told me to leave them alone. I made up my mind. I have to run away from home.
Okay. We're gonna say don't do it, because that's the correct thing to say. We don't care about if we get points or not. We're just gonna say don't do it.
Why not? I thought you were on my side.
Okay, maybe I should have cared about
I'm
points.
going to run away. I already said so. I better start packing soon. Hey, what should I bring if I'm running away from home?
Number 1 item for running away from home. You should bring your parents' credit card.
I need lots of snacks, right? And my insurance card?
It'll take more than that.
What? That's not enough? Okay, what else? Maybe my PJs and my toothbrush? Is there more?
Maiko is deep in thought.
Either way, I'm gonna give it a try. Don't worry, I'll be just fine, okay?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna miss playing with you, though.
Maiko seems fond of me. I feel like we're growing closer. Well, we didn't do very well on that one, but that's mostly due to my refusal to tell this little child that they should run away from home. So.
When I run away, Mom and Dad will have to work together to find me.
Flawless plan.
This is gonna be great. I gotta make sure I'm ready to go.
I walked Maiko home and then returned to the dorm, as the irresponsible teenager that I am. Instead of telling anyone about this child running away from home, we're like, you know what? Not our problem.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I need to talk to Fuka. About what? There's something I have to clear up. I'm sure you're burnt out coming right off an operation. You know, it might do you good to just rest today. Okay. Now, we talked about this previously, but what we actually want to do for this entire month is nothing until, like, this date, right? And the reason we want to do nothing until this date is because we want to wait for the missing people, which is a difference from the base P3, well, from P3 FES, which is kind of intriguing. We'll see how it plays out. It means your money has to last a little bit longer. I guess in FES you went back to Tartarus a lot more, so it kind of evens out. It's just an interesting twist. For our next story, mysterious vandalism has occurred at the Hotel Chambre de Fleur. Mirrors in multiple hotel rooms were shattered. Though the hotel had many guests, none of them saw the culprit. Some guests have also reported theft in their rooms. Yeah, that might be our fault. Police are currently investigating the incident. Hello? Hello?
Yo.
Mitsuru's not here, so we're skipping Tartarus tonight. Just take it easy for now. Oh, not only were Fuka and Yukari unavailable, but so is Mitsuru. Hello?
Hey.
What? Were you gonna try and order me around, oh high and mighty leader? Huh, whatever. I can be just as good as you too. Okay, well, he's entered his angst arc. That's fine. I think it's like the end of the month for the fridge. I always check, but like... yes, it's the end of the month. That's fine. Let's head up to the command room. Hello, you two. So about last night's operation, did something happen between you and Yukari-chan? Yukari-chan has been acting a little weird lately. I hope nothing's bothering her. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to apologize for hitting you yesterday. I kept meaning to say something earlier, but I didn't want everyone else to hear. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, that's fine. Let's head out here. And trying to think of anything I'm missing. Don't think there is anything. We're gonna leave. Wednesday means that we have the seafood platter available, but we also have the arcade game. I don't remember which. Well, I don't know which one is better, to be more precise. I was gonna say I didn't remember which one is better, but that kind of implies I ever knew. I kind of assume arcade game is better because it costs more. I mean, I kind of just generally assume that. Oh, you know what? I was going to say we should sell some stuff, but do you think I actually even got any stuff worth selling? Probably not, but let's check.
Come to think of it.
The apathy syndrome cases in co-ed pairs came to an abrupt halt. Some have even regained consciousness. I'm sure you've all been at it again. So what can I get you today?
What'd you bring?
I had nothing.
You finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Be seeing you.
See ya. Right, over here. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. Because this should be academics today, right? Yeah. It's 3,000 versus like 1,000. This has to be worth more. Unless I'm crazy. We're still only level 3 academics. We've had so many increases, it feels like, for academics. But I guess maybe they've not been high value increases. Like they've been single increases and they've been the lower of the two options. I can hear people talking.
Anyway.
You know, our campus is actually pretty clean and new. I only noticed after my club had to visit another school. My parents said that our school was rebuilt after an explosion 10 years ago.
By the way,
I also heard that the explosion wasn't the only reason. Around that time, a lot of students suddenly stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they put up the new building, to start with a clean slate.
Huh?
Haha, what, you think there's a dark side to Gekukan High? You watch way too much TV. The first spell is wrong. Oh no, don't be the nurse. Be someone teaching us something.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Let's talk about the Hinon era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Hinon Kyo was established. In 894, they abolished the imperial embassies to China. I might put this section on the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. 794, Heian Kyo was established. In 984, they abolished the imperial embassies to China. Okay, I'm trying to remember those. Really depends when we get the question. Anyway, on to feudalism. Listen carefully because this has to do with the origins of the samurai.
And so,
I choose you, Zapla. Let's see what you know. So the law permitting permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as a foundation for the development of feudalism. Thanks to this decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose for the farmers. Do you remember what that was? Serious problem for the farmers. Around the same time land was given out. Famine? Land invasion, environmental destruction, social disparity. Okay, so I'm just having a look here. So, I don't believe it would be land invasion. Based upon Japan's history, I don't think land invasion makes any sense. Environmental destruction, maybe. But I think that one that would be more specific to this time period would be social disparity.
yes, exactly.
Yup, you got it. The work doesn't end after you plow the land. It costs a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that. So the farmers with more wealth and authority could make more money by expanding their lands. On the other hand, those who weren't as affluent had no choice but to remain poor. It's the same old story throughout time. Well, that's all for the Heian period. Okay, I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. My charm goes up. Okay. And it's after school. Unknown sender requests. Greed is such a terrible sin. Alas, I cannot help but want. Now the number of requests I have for you is increased. I would be incredibly pleased should you spare the time to fulfill them. Yours sincerely, forevermore, Elizabeth. Alright, let's go. Hello.
Marvelous.
Yes, so this is the Twilight Fragments for the levels that we got there. Let's have a look at our requests.
Are my requests.
So you want to eat some chilled taiyaki? I have some.
Oh my, you've already...
So this is the chilled taiyaki. Well, it certainly is cold.
You have my thanks.
It is a soft, chewy texture and such cute, round eyes. I shall savor every bite. Please take this as your reward. You got a nihil cloth. I have the feeling that that is useful for the shop that may open. Okay, I want to feel the ocean. Bring something you find from the ocean. I don't know. The ocean, to me, is akin to a realm of dreams, since I'm unable to leave my post. Would you please bring me a mementos that reminds you of the ocean? I don't know. I have longed to visit this place called the Ocean. Alas, as you know, I am unable to abandon my post here. So if you ever have the opportunity to visit the ocean, would you look for something that feels like the ocean for me?
By all means.
Maybe we have to wait until summer vacation for that one. Please feed the cat. I already have cat food. There seems to be a hungry cat somewhere out there. It appears to have trouble finding food. As such, it has not yet been fed. Would you please find and feed the poor thing?
I will await a report of success,
Christmas star.
if I may say so.
This time I'd like for you to bring me a certain plant. It is referred to as the Christmas star. I do not have any more knowledge on this subject. Should you require help, I recommend asking someone well versed in plants.
By all means.
That'll be Fuka then. You want max safety shoes.
Oh, yes.
The other day I overheard a housewife saying something rather intriguing. Within the world of online shopping, these max safety shoes are extremely popular right now. I would love to see what makes these shoes so special. Would you please bring me a pair?
I will await a report of success.
Okay, music unique to Gekko-kan.
Come to think of it.
It is said that music can paint a vivid reflection of the culture at that time and place in history. Should that prove true, then I wonder if Gekko-kan High School you attend has its own unique music as well. It's been on my mind ever since I first heard of this. So will you do me one favor? I'd like to hear a piece of music distinctive to your learning facility, Gekko-kan High School.
I will await a report of success.
Defeat Rare Shadow number 1. Defeat the Rare Shadow in the 3rd block. And bring back a rustic coin. Okay. Create a persona with Torrent Shot. I mean, I already have one, but okay.
By all means.
4th document. That's fine. So, that's Tartarus, Tartarus, Tartarus. Don't know. Maybe Tartarus? Is this something with online shopping? Maybe we have to get those from Tanaka? I kind of thought I already had some. Let's leave.
Very well.
Let's have a look at items. Wait, not items, equip. Does somebody not already have these? No, we have high tech. For some reason, I thought we already had them. Maybe I sold them? Nah, I wouldn't have sold them. Hello.
Take as long as you need.
That's the wrong one.
What are you looking for?
Wait. Was it high tech? No, it wasn't high tech, right? It was, max something. It was max safety shoes. Okay, so I don't know what's up with that. That's July 18th. Which quest was that? I was looking at that one for. I was looking at that one for. I don't know. I don't know which one I thought that one was in my head. For some reason I was like, oh yeah, it has to be that one. But no, anyway. Oh, hello. Say, what kind of dance is popular nowadays in the clubs? Reggae, that rap stuff. In my day, it was the tango or the jitterbug. We danced with a girl, not to show off. I fell in love at first sight with my wife at one of those dance halls. Alright, I think you've already told me that. Yes, I already have the stuff for the cat. I'm aware. Hello. The conversation died again. I keep sweating. It's because of the heater. Is this a cold sweat? He's sweating a lot now, but he's usually not like that. That type of guy is pretty popular with the old ladies who work here. Everyone remembers his face. I was surprised, to be honest. It's amazing how many people say hello to him at shops. Okay. Hello. A movie's theme song is very important. The quality of the movie is greatly affected by whether or not its theme song is any good or not. Which reminds me, long ago I heard there was going to be a Gekkokan theme song. It was called the Gekkokan Boogie or something like that. I heard it was nearly done. I want to hear how it turned out, but who the hell names their song Boogie? Oh, so there's somebody we're gonna need to speak to. Okay. The station is near the high school, so I often see Gekkokan students and their friends. You seem to be alone a lot. Do you have any friends? I have plenty. Great. I wish I had some friends when I was in school. Okay, so I'm trying to think where would get the music. Maybe Boogie would be the chairman? I honestly don't remember if that was... I think it was one in FES, I just can't remember. Also, do we have to feed this cat 3 times like before? Mew. Meow, meow. Seems happy. Yeah, okay, so I need to feed it 3 times. So I'll go and grab some more food at the mall. Right, over here. I don't care that I'm spending extra on it and we could, you know, get it on sale. I'm just going to be quite happy just to buy a couple of cat foods and move on.
Hey, you got everything you need?
Yes I do. Thank you. We will now leave. Wait, I don't suppose the music shop. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Thought I'd double check. Let's go to the high school again. See if we can find somebody who might know about the music. There's nothing to do here now. Nurse's office. We're going to very quickly go in here. I don't think it's here anyway.
All right.
Yeah. I just want to double check. Welfare training room. Not there either. Right, along here. There is a music room along here, which is what I'm looking for. It's on this side. Art room, music room. I can see a grand piano inside through frosted glass windows, so it's not there. Okay. There's nobody here. It could be somebody at our dorm. Yes, it's probably somebody at our dorm. Okay then. What else is on our quest list? So, Feel the Ocean, Christmas Star is Fuka. I think this has to be Summer Vacation. Not sure. Okay, we got a lot more not sures than I'm happy with here, but that's fine. Let's leave. Go to Naganaki Shrine. Bunkichi is the only person we've got anything with today, by the way. So we're probably going to hang out with Bunkichi. We have to go to Polonia after this. The purpose of coming here is purely to get a passive skill. Let's grab Ice Boost 3. Well, the third one of them. Right. Town map. Polonia. Could have just gone to the Velvet Room, I suppose. That's fine. We need to buy a Hierophant. Right. Let's go. The other place we could check for music is maybe the club.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Yeah, could be the club. Register.
Will you register it to the compendium? All registered.
Okay.
This
Summon.
is your progress so far. This
Hierophant.
So you'll
Let's
be
go.
summoning this one. May it be your inner strength.
Wonderful.
Are you finished?
Yes, I am finished. See ya. Very quick. In, out, done there. Okay. Now back to the town map. Back to Owatodai. I should have gone to the station. That's fine. We can turn around and go there anyway. We're doing a full run around. We might as well do a full run around. I got a compliment from a passenger. The guy called... Oh, sorry, a complaint from a passenger. The guy called me reticent, unsociable, and moody. But when I try to talk, they just tell me to shut up. This job, I tell you. Well, you know, it's a tough life. Hello. If you swirl seafood ramen around 6 times clockwise and 6 times the other way without spilling, if you do that with Hagakuri's ramen, I heard you'll end up with the person you like. Okay, I wonder if that's real? My friend at school said there was a stray cat around here. I'm waiting here till he comes out. I'm not gonna catch him or anything, I just want to see him. I wonder what kind of cat he is. Okay. Interesting. Let's head in here. Yeah, our bond shouldn't go up with these guys beyond just in, you know, meeting with them, but that's okay. It's a day where we're getting literally nothing else done, so we might as well. Now, evening. Is it study time?
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Feeling rested. There's still some time until the next full moon, and while I wish I could tell you to take it slow, finals start next Monday, so I'd like you to care for your health and concentrate on your studies. Oh, it's study time. Okay, limited meal sets, that's fine. Wait, what's this one? Security training website. You interested in training videos? I found the site with a bunch of self-defense courses for security teams. The kind of stuff is supposed to be company secret, you know, but I'm letting you in on this because you're my kind of weird. If you're interested, come to Escapade. Alright, let's go pick this up then. Hello.
Go have a look for you.
Security site note. A note with a URL of a site featuring videos on taking down enemies. Alright. Maybe that improves our characteristics. Huh. Hey, listen to this. I did what Mama told me and I made a real friend. This is so great. Maybe I should have my fortune told next time I'm in trouble. Amazing, her fortune came true. She seems pretty caught up in the moment though. Is she gonna be alright? Huh? Are you hitting on me? Sorry, the answer's no. You're a cute kid, but something's missing. If you're serious about getting into a relationship, you need to put more effort into it. Okay. Dude, that rumor is just getting started. This time I hear it's about couples. The culprit might be a single guy. He's jealous of couples, see? But man, if I had that kind of power, I'd get myself a woman.
Welcome.
I just wanted to see whether he sounded like he had anything for us. Nothing up here. Sorry, I saw someone standing there and thought it was like a velvet room kind of thing. It was not. It was just somebody standing next to the back room. Okay, cool. Town map. Back over to the dormitory. Oh, we need to speak with Fuka, who will be upstairs. Good. Thanks for reminding me, game. TV. Next, some good news. Natto has become surprisingly popular overseas. Called miracle beans in foreign countries, they sell 5 times what they do in Japan. A well-known natto producer said, "Good thing I kept making it." Well, I mean that's one way to you'll be happy to say, yeah, good thing I kept making it. Hello. Rijo-senpai takes her mission really seriously. She would probably do just about anything to annihilate the shadows. I can respect feeling like there's something you have to do, but isn't it a bit much sometimes?
Well,
I think I know what you mean. There are a lot of old sayings about maintaining balance in your life. I understand not wanting to be too laid back, but you shouldn't become obsessive either. Hello. I need many things from you. Huh? A Christmas star? That's right, the ornament at the top of the tree, right? Why'd you need one of those? Oh, if I'm right, it might not refer to an ornament at all. It's a type of plant that's sometimes called the Christmas star. Could you wait a few minutes? I'll go double check. Sorry for the wait. Here you go. I think what you're looking for is a poinsettia. This flower is usually sold during Christmas time, so it'd be hard to find in stores now. Fortunately, I have some in my room. Here you go.
Hey.
I think it's wonderful that Kirijo-senpai is so passionate about her cause. But being too passionate can cause people around you to feel confused. It's a difficult balancing act. Okay. Let's go. to the mall, to the Velvet Room, and hand in our request. Hello.
Good day.
Requests.
Are you accepting a wonderful?
Hand it in. That red-leafed plant, is that the Christmas star? I was led to believe there would be presents growing from this plant.
Very well then.
This fulfills my request, but you can take it back with you. Although, once the presents are in bloom, I'd like for these plants to fill our room. Please take this as your reward. Jack's gloves. Oh, cool. That's fine. See ya.
Very well.
Wait, did I forget to feed the cat? I did forget to feed the cat. I just realized I completely forgot to feed it on the second day. Well, it survived months without us feeding it. It'll be fine. So we get a huge damage increase, but our accuracy goes down. But I guess we'll take it. Also, has a chance of inflicting charm, but I don't really count that as a major positive. It's kind of just neutral. Right. Over here. And study time.
Yo.
Oh, Zapla. I came down to get a drink and got caught by Mitsuru, as you can see.
Look.
I'm not worried about Akihiko's grades. I'm more worried he'll run off and do some reckless training. And studying has the added benefit of preventing that possibility. So here we are, even though I'm mostly done studying for the exams.
In that case,
Then, why don't you overlook Zapla's studies? That is, if he is able to join us. Please do.
I see.
Alright, sit down, I'll be your study coach.
I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
One thing I have noticed a lot in this, I was gonna say, remaster, remake, whatever, in this version of the game, I have noticed that a lot of the new lines they've added seem to emphasize that Akihiko is taking on more of a mentorship role with you, which is how it was framed in the original, in FES, but it's a lot more obvious now, right? There's a lot of things like, hey, he's showing you his old boxing championships. You're doing training together with that. You're doing training together with the cooking. He's overlooking your studies in this one. There's a lot of him being set up as the older person in the dorm teaching the younger person in the dorm kind of dynamic, which is cool. I think it's interesting. Less so with Mitsuru, but I think that's because she's got her own distancing side thing with Yukari. Most of hers have been about her trying to relax in her off time, I think, so far. So, interesting.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
Any tips for remembering kanji?
The most basic method is writing them over and over again. But I get that's a tough way to stay motivated. That's why I reward myself with workout reps based on the number of new kanji I've learned. The more you study, the stronger you'll get. Pretty motivating, huh? In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
Okay. The two of them continued giving me rigorous advice. Now that I think about it, they've almost set Mitsuru up as the next tier. So you've got Mitsuru, who is mentoring Akihiko, who is mentoring us. There's almost that hierarchy going on here.
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
Okay.
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on.
Okay.
Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
Alright. And now, it's Friday.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Oh no. Silence. Class is beginning. Uriel. Rielu. Ilili. Ilir. Iliru. Just a quick preface. When I use the word magic, I mean in a very general sense. Anyway, today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. I'll be giving a crash course in the single most magical place and time in recorded history. You're giving us a crash course on Disneyland? So, there are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from printed books to communal folklore. I'll cover all of it, including the changes European magic has seen since then. As previously mentioned, European magic finds its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity, though, it has been influenced by an influx of various cultures. Let's see, what are some well-known examples? There's Kabbalah, which is the esoteric study of mystical aspects of the Jewish texts. There's also Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, the sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researchers. At the same time, and the same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, there was an era where the role of Christianity and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for a connection with the gods. Say, are you still awake? You're not daydreaming, right? How about a test to see if you're paying attention? You'll know what type of guardian angel you have depending on how you answer. Uriel, Rilue, Ilue, Ilir, Leriru.
Okay then.
Now, who to call upon? I choose thee, Zapla. What's the esoteric study of the Kabbalah, of the Jewish text called? It's called Kabbalah.
Good.
Very good. Thank your guardian angel because they must be kind. Magicians of the age achieve great things, particularly the renowned grimoire. A grimoire is a collection of magical texts, usually as all-encompassing as possible, wherein... I answered correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. I do feel like this nurse is like a leftover character from the SMT side of the game. Like... Persona 4 and Persona 5 drop the SMT part of the name entirely, I believe, but Persona 3 still had it, and I feel like this guy is giving us some very SMT style, like, lore background stuff, which is cool, but at the same time is, like, a little disconnected to the new parts of the game that were brought in for Persona 3. But yeah, you can kind of see where they were going with him originally. He does also give us the largest lore drop in the game at one point, if you go and see him at some point in the game, where he just like tells you exactly what every single tarot related to every social link means, and how the different social links are giving you these different views on life and the different ways that they connect in and give you power and things like that, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, but it never really gets brought up in the main story, which I think makes a lot of his stuff feel like a little unnecessary, because it all feels like just extra stuff unconnected to the story. I mean, I guess you could argue the other school subjects feel that way as well, but I think the reason why they don't feel as bad is that they're a little bit more varied and they're about quarter the length per lesson, so, you know, they feel less out of place. Right, I guess there's nobody to speak to. Is there anything to do today? Port Island Station, feed the cat. Okay. I can do that. Over here. Hello. Mew. Mew. Meow, meow. Its purring seems more energetic than it did last time. Maybe the cat will feel even better if I come back and feed it again tomorrow. Okay. The only thing available for us is Bunkichi. And the shrine. Don't forget the shrine. It is a little bit worrying that Maiko's been unavailable since she ran away from home, but... I mean, I'm sure she'll be fine, right? 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 Okay. You know, I've realized there's actually another negative to going into Tartarus later in the month. I was just thinking about it there. The other negative about going into Tartarus later in the month is that you don't get the next level of skill cards until you go into Tartarus, right? Because you need to find them on the higher level floors. So if you're not getting the next level of skill cards, you're not getting skill cards you can then duplicate at the shrine. So you're getting personas that have less good abilities because you can't duplicate the best abilities for each of them. That's interesting. Oh, I just want to do actually a quick run around school, just very quickly. Nobody. That's fine. And a little run outside. Cool. I just wanted to see if there was anybody who would tell us about the music, but I don't think there is. I get the feeling it's the chairman. And you have to wait for him to be at the dorm at some point, which is probably why it's not time-locked, because you could easily miss it. In fact, we've already done all the time-locked ones for this month, so that's good. Right. Let's go. So this should just be a hangout session.
I wonder.
Yes. Okay. Nice. I don't know whether we've got a level up next time with them, but that's okay. Is it study time?
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, are you free tonight? With exams coming up, I thought maybe we second years could hold a study session. Pass, I'm heading to my room. Huh? Wait, Junpei? Well, his loss. You, me, and Fuka can still study together. Okay. Our next story concerns a very rare event. A miraculous flower which only grows once every 100 years has bloomed. It seems to be responding to other strange events in town. Okay. Hello.
That's true.
You're really making a name for yourself as our leader, especially with this current operation. Excellent commanding there. Next time the enemies will probably get stronger again, but if you keep up the effort, I know you'll do fine.
Yes, precisely.
It's fine to reflect on your victory, but don't forget that there are exams next week as well. Okay, I'm gonna go to floor 2 hallway, and we're gonna have a little chat with Junpei. He's in his room but not responding. Okay, interesting. So they've added more lines with his stroppiness here because they added lines for the studying stuff. Interesting. Wonder if they expand upon it at all. Or I assume it's mostly the same as FES. Okay, anyway. Carrying on. Hello. It's almost time for exams. Have you been studying? We're just about to start studying together. Do you want to join us, Applicant? It's okay with you, right, Fuka?
Uh-huh.
Of course. Will you study with us? Yeah. I love it. You can just be like, nah, Tartarus. But no, study.
Yeah.
Great, let's get started.
Fuka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
One of the other things I was going to say, which Junpei kind of ruined, was I feel a lot of the new stuff adds a little bit more of the camaraderie within the second years. Like, you know how they've got Akihiko and Mitsuru being more mentor-y, right, on top of it. You've then got the second years feeling more like equals and peers who are just hanging out, which I think that's cool that the new things are adding that dynamic to the game, which was obviously intended in the original, but was limited by the fact that they didn't really have group hangout sessions. You mostly just had the main story to give you that. So it's nice to have these little extra bits.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus.
What a good friend.
That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Also, she is a good friend for giving you her notes, but why did you get trapped in Tartarus again? Can you just remind me? Was it because somebody perhaps locked you in the school at night? Do you remember who that happened to be? No? Okay.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain? Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
Remember, she did lock you in the school. She's kind of returning a lot of favors. Complete her notes, fill in the blanks is the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts.
You guys are friends, right? I don't think you need to worry about it. But I get how you feel.
Oh, I know. Maybe I could fill in the parts that are missing in our notes. Or would that be rude?
I think that's a great idea. We could even help you out. It'd help us review the material too, right?
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh, yeah.
We began to fill in Natsuki's notes. We nearly rewrote the entire thing. It really did make for a good review. Alright, academics. Yes, I knew we were close. We had to be very close.
All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
That was a lot of work.
You two put in a lot of effort to match Natsuki-chan's colorful note-taking.
There was only so much we could do to live up to her style, but it was pretty fun to try it out.
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Night. And now it's Saturday.
Hey,
Oh hey, missed out on the study session last night, Junpei. So exams are coming up pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yeah, last night. This feels like dialogue which was written before they put in the studying system, which means it probably came from FES. Yep. Oh yeah? Well, not that it's any of my business. You were invited! Ah, dear. Alright, whose class have we got?
fine, Sengoku.
I love that there's a voice line for that. Here we go! Finally, we've reached the Taira no Masakado. He's the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began with infighting among the Taira clan. Their conflict escalated until the Imperial Court had to intervene. Masakado was pursued by the Imperial Court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakado.
And so,
Zapla, you may not look like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one anyway. There's a theory that Taira no Masakado thought of the prototype for an item essential to battle. Now, what do you think that item was? It's something every samurai needs. Would it be a katana? The katana? I do love the rifle as an option, but I think it's the katana.
yes, exactly.
Knew that one already, huh? Yup, it's the katana. Think of samurai and their swords are the first thing that comes to mind, although it's not known whether Masakado really came up with them. This is going to be on the exam next week, so prepare well. Let's skip forward a little to the Kamakura era. Ah, at last, I can feel them on their way. The samurai are almost here. In 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there! And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we finally made it. I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. My charm went up. Wow, level 5 charm, huh? I didn't think we were close to that one. But okay. So we are flying. We must be really close to level 6 courage then, given that we got charm and courage a lot at the same time. And courage has been level 5 for much longer. Anyway, a message from Sanada. Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor once we're all back. Okay. Well, that seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we feed a cat, we speak to the chairman, and we do our exams. See you then. Goodbye.